Okay, slide number 13. This is the last slide of chapter number 7. Now, continuing on with the concept that any corporate strategy would be based on 3 factors. One of them is what is the directional growth or orientation. Secondly, we talked about portfolio analysis. Now, I want to continue discussing about the third type, which is known as a corporate parenting strategy. Now, first let's talk about the term parent. Now, this is a common English term, parent. Parent is someone who gives birth to you, or even not, then it's someone who continues to take care of you, nurture you, bring you up, protect you, make you strong enough so that you can continue on your own, like the parents you have. Now, this is the same concept which is applied here. One of the corporate strategies that is very much popular nowadays is something called a corporate parenting strategy. It is a very popular strategy, of course, as you can see here, by big giants like P&G. But not only that, Unilever, Nestle, Kimberly-Clark, all of them are doing this all the time. Now, how does it work? It works like that this corporate head office, let's say for P&G, would act as a parent. They would initiate a business unit who would be treated as a child, nurtured, made strong, and then let it function on its own. We're not talking about business units breaking away. We're talking about business units made strong by the parent head office, and then they can continue to grow on their own. Now, how does it work? What would happen is that the corporate head office would first of all do a basic study of the corporate factors which could influence a business unit. Now, this means that what we took in chapter 4 and 5 and 6, that how companies studied their opportunities and threats, or how do they investigate their own strengths and weaknesses, this would actually be done for the business unit by the corporate head office. So the corporate parent is actually going to study the strategic factors, plus what are they going to do based on their own studies, they're going to suggest performance improvements. Now, something about performance, I've mentioned it before, performance is the end result of any activity. So imagine this, if a child is playing with colors or he is writing something, the mother would look at it after he's done and she would try to improve what he's doing, meaning she would actually work on improving his performance. It's the same thing here, that the parent company, like for example P&G, would let its business unit function for a bit and then evaluate its performance and suggest improvements. This is very good. This way the business unit does not have to learn its own mistakes and learn its own way of correcting it. The parent company is actually doing it. Overall, what the parent company also does is it tries to find an analysis fit between what is the business unit's profile and what is the best strategy for it to use. So it's like your parent telling you this is the best major for you to study, or this is the best school for you to attend. So it's the same thing here. Because the parent company has so many other business units, or I can say so many other children, it knows that what could work with a certain style of business unit. So they have this skill of analyzing a business unit and then finding a perfect fit for them for the right strategies in the right future. So overall, when we talk about the factor of corporate strategy as a parenting strategy, we're talking about a corporate head office actually taking care of a business unit to make it strong and to try to make it function on its own. But we're not talking about the business unit leaving P&G, but rather staying with it, but being stronger on its own. That was the end of chapter number 7. We have also the next slide, which is the summary slide, the conclusion slide. So overall, this chapter has been about corporate strategies. We've discussed 3 types of corporate factors, strategy factors. Please review them, and if you have any questions, just go to the Moodle and post it there. Thank you.